first time in maybe 10 years, America tried to handle their healthcare problems, specifically prescription. Today we're going to talk about Trump RX. What he says, what I believe, the pros and cons. Because unlike the average American, we look at everything. We're not the average peasant that just looks at everything from one side and has an opinion. I fucking hate ignorance. Anyway, what is Trump RX? It's a centralized government system that allows you to buy your prescriptions at what they call the most favored nation's price. Basically, if I have Ozempic in Italy for $10, Ozempic in Germany for $50, and Ozempic in America was $300, through this system, technically I should be able to buy at the same price than like Italy. You might say, that's pretty cool. You could lower the price of a lot of medicine by 90% because you guys have the tendency of overpaying for literally everything that we in Europe pay for a fraction. However, there's multiple things. First one, the first partner that wanted to come into the system is Pfizer, which is a name brand, and many of the things that Pfizer sells, you also have the knockoff version, the non-name brand. So even at the most favored price, in many cases, the generic counterpart against Pfizer is still cheaper than the Pfizer medicine. So worth it? I don't know. Number two, most of the people buy through insurance anyway, so it doesn't really help. Here's now the part for Medicare and Medicaid. Through Medicare and Medicaid, you had to go through pharmacies earlier, which meant that you always had to go to what they call PBMs, Pharmacy Benefits Manager. To make it simple, what is a PBM? It's literally an unnecessary middleman, which in many cases forces your medicine to cost much more. I could buy aspirin for $10, but because of PBMs, it will cost between me and Medicare and Medicaid $50. Through Trump RX, technically we are going around the PBMs, which means that in those few instances where you have to buy the medicine yourself, between you and Medicare and Medicaid, you're gonna end up paying less. Which means it's also gonna cost less to the government, which means that with the same amount of budget, technically you could cover more people or spend less. Pfizer is the first one. If many other companies join, this could actually affect PBMs a lot. So there are some benefits to it, there's some wastes to it. Is it a first step? It definitely is a first step. If all international companies join, and this is a job of the government also negotiating and forcing people to join, then it could have definitely an effect. So, am I curious? Yes, I'm curious. Am I happy? It's definitely a first step in a direction. Will this solve America? I don't know. We gotta test it out first. Before chanting these huge headlines, we solve the American healthcare problem, I would first test something out, evaluate, and then see.